morning, and we are here in Albay Cathedral to interview our school nurse, Madam Agnes de la Rosa. And I'm one of the interviewees. I'm Ayla May Berdin, and she's Mary Justin Guerrero, and he is Christian Paul Llanera. Okay, so we will interview Madam because we are here to gather information about the life of a nurse. Okay, so we will proceed to question number 1. Number 1. Out of all the available occupations, why did you choose to be a nurse?
Okay, I prefer to be a nurse since being a nurse is an advantage. Why I'm telling you that it is an advantage? Because even if you do not have, you will not be hired in a certain company, you may still apply those skills and knowledge in your family, even to your parents, and even to your brothers and sisters, and even in the community. You can be of service to them by applying the knowledge and the skills that you have gained in the 4 years of studying this nursing.
So now question number 2. How did it affect your health?
As I've said, being a nurse, it benefited me. It benefited me. I can practice this nursing profession, even, as I've said, even in my family. I can be a nurse to my children. I can be a nurse to my parents. I can be a nurse to the community. As I've said, even without compensation. So this course is really an advantage. Not in any, unlike other professions, isn't it? Unlike other professions, being a nurse is really an advantage.
So, question number 3.
Any what ifs? When I was still studying this course, I've been asking myself, what if I do not pass the court exam? What if I will not be able to pursue this course? What if my parents will not be able to finance me with this course? Since a nursing course is a costly course. Since I do not belong to a well-to-do family, my father is just a simple government employee, and my mother is a full-time housewife. So those are the what ifs. Another is, what if I pass the board exam? What if I try going abroad to seek greener pasture? Will that augment my financial difficulties? Okay, so those are the what ifs.
How did you get through
What ifs? How did I get through with those what ifs? Because of my hard work, and I am a determined person. When I was still studying, I said earlier that I do not belong to a well-to-do family. I do not have the complete notes when I was still studying. Unlike you, even you're still in high school, you already have the complete notes. And during the college days, books for the nursing course is really very important. We are more on theories, but that never hinders me to pursue my dream, which is to become a nurse. You really need to be determined, must have hard work, and of course, keep on praying, keep on asking for the guidance of our Lord, so that in any obstacle, you may be able to overcome it. As I've said, there is nothing impossible when it comes to God.
What are the things that disgust
That disgusts me. What are the things that disgust me? Those dishonest persons, those persons who doesn't have this word of honor. That really disgusts me.
Wait. Question number 5. Have you been sick with a serious condition long since years?
Being a nurse, there's always a risk of acquiring diseases, isn't it? Because we are handling diseases, we are handling persons with diseases, isn't it? So we are really prone to acquire contagious diseases. When I was 2 months pregnant, then I got German measles because of one of my patients. That's the reason to be a nurse. In fact, I have a special child. And I got it because I got German measles. My special child is deaf. He has a profound hearing loss. And he is now in grade 3 at the SPED Daragano. But I never, but I consider my son as a gift from him. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I am destined to be a nurse, because God will be giving me a special child.
Question number 5. What are your
Hobbies. I am fond of singing, just like my husband. In fact, we are both members in a certain Catholic organization, which is the Brotherhood of Christian Businessmen and Professionals. We are the music ministry head in that particular community. He is the instrumentalist, and I am one of the singers. So those talents that God has given us, we have to return it back to Him. That's why we are always of service to our Creator.
Okay, madam. So, okay. Next question. Do you mind telling us a thing or two about your love life, madam?
About our love life. Okay, when I never entertained suitors during my high school days and college days. But then there are suitors. There were suitors. But my parents then was really very strict. So no boyfriends when you are still studying. So we need to comply, or else they will no longer send us to school. So I need to follow him. Okay. So I had my first boyfriend when I was already a registered nurse. When I was already a staff nurse at Aquinas University Hospital. We've been boyfriends for 2 years. Then we broke up. Then I met my husband. We've been engaged for 3 years. And after 3 years, we got married. We already have 3 kids. So my husband is my second boyfriend.
Very good love. Last question.
Define your life as a nurse.
Define. I am a fulfilled nurse because, as I've said, I never had regrets in choosing my course since it really benefited me. And don't you know that nursing is a humanitarian profession? There is always an act of mercy. Your patients, you must always have, you must always extend your patience because you are handling sick persons. Always give your tender, loving care when dealing with patients. So, with my life now, I may say that I consider myself as a fulfilled nurse.
So,
Have I satisfied your questions?
yes, we're completely satisfied. So, okay, madam. So, we thank you very much, madam, for this, for your time, and entertaining our questions for this great interview. We would like to give a token of appreciation to you, madam. I'm sorry if it's not food or ano.
It's okay.
It's a work of art. It's like okay, madam. So,
Thank you also, and you are always welcome.
thank you.
Thank you for this token.
Okay,
Picture taking.
yes.
Sasabay ka sa documentation yung picture taking niyo.
Oh. Dito na kayo. Hindi makasama kayo.
Akin, naman na. Sige na naman na.